kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family.
You will scream. You will shiver. You'll be in negative equity forever.
Oh, the absolutely marvelous horror of it all. Thank you, Hank. Isn't it wonderful? Subprime mortgage defaults, bank runs. I really am in credit carnage heaven, darling.
Never been happier, my love. We haven't had this much fun since the savings and loan disaster of the 1980s.
I haven't laughed so much since 1929 when Uncle Pester was arrested on Wall Street shouting, "Jump, jump."
Now I walk around Mayfair shouting, "Redemption, redemption!"
Yes, dear, it's all very grotesque. Those poor bankers, they simply won't know what's hit them. Other than the pavement, that is.
I went down to Lehman's and I threw up on a Porsche. At least I can still put a deposit on one.
Yes, dear, you're terrible. That joke's as old as Grandmama.
You're right.
Oh, yes, Hank. Don't forget about the biggest bailout in history. $700 billion, and you haven't even explained what you're going to do about it. It's too wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, Alistair, please stop your belly aching. You've got a Chancellor of the Exchequer. You've had your fair share of fun. You've nationalised Northern Rock and Bradford and Bingley. And you and the thing there, the false H. Boston Lloyd's here, has been to a shotgun marriage.
Oh, Gordon, you are so funny. Claiming the credit for the economic boom and then blaming the collapse on the world economy. That really is so wonderfully dishonest.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
Black Monday, Lieber, of course they don't know what they're doing. They're bankers. That's what the Cockneys call rhyming slang, you know. But the wonderful thing about financial chaos is one simply doesn't know what's going to happen next. And just look at them now. The bankers, the regulators, the politicians, all clawing at each other like rats in a sack. The blame game is such sport, my dear. Everybody bickering about who started it, whining over city losses, and to end the fun, short-selling the financials. Gomez, darling.
Oh, Morticia, it's all so deadly, deadly dull now. The days when I can make an easy killing selling mortgages with terms looser than Paris Hilton's nickel elastic, well, no world away now. And who would have thought? The best way to bring down the capitalist world would be to sell mortgages. Mortgages are all so simple, yet so destructive. Oh, well. Some spider egg caviar, my dearest.
Oh, Gomez, my darling husband. So much easy credit and so many thousands of fools willing to buy it. Gomez, my dear, we must just accept the facts. That game is over. The Alt-A, self-cert, ninja loans, buy-to-let. The banks are done. They're gone, just like that. Oh, Pester, dear. It was a metaphor. I didn't mean you to literally burn the banks down.
I was telling Gordon about my own idea for boom and bust.
Oh, well, look at that.
Well, we might as well be living in the old Soviet Union now, depending on depositors before we can lend money. Make sure people can pay the money back. And not lending 125% of the value of a house. I mean, my dear, where is the fun in all of that?
Well, darling, we have to move on. Doesn't mean there won't be any more pain out there. We just have to look in a different place for it. It's all about the main street now. That's what used to be called the high street in the old country.
Oh, but where's the fun gone? Recession, unemployment, global slowdown. And only a handful of banking failures to tide us over, my dear.
Oh, well, dear, I don't know about that. Hank? Well, what's this? Why, you're resigning. So sweet, so selfless. That really will add to the financial chaos. Oh, Gordon, you too. This is so funny. I'm so happy. Darling, this carnage is exhausting. Isn't it about time we took that holiday in Iceland?
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious together. Oh, keep the Addams Family.